Hey guys, Matt Science here, and today we're back for another episode of Anime vs. Reality. I've got a leech bite on my ankle, which is just absolutely annoying. I've had it for like a week.
Yeah, the leech is kind of like having a child. You know, it like bunges off you.
Like, it's literally like I've got like a black spot.
Yeah, that's good.
In
Yeah,
the
the
middle of it.
Kurokia got it.
Yeah. I get it
because
as
I
well.
have kids.
And also, just as a... It's not anime related, but I want to mention the Team Ruby project that's coming out in a few days.
Yeah, and don't ask him what it is because he doesn't know.
Yeah.
And he gets really mad when you do.
Well, it's annoying when you ask multiple times about it.
Twice.
At least 3 times.
It was twice.
3.
Twice.
You asked once on the phone and... Oh yeah, maybe twice. But
Yeah.
still, it is annoying.
And I don't even know why we're saying this because it'll probably be out by the time this video is.
Yeah, it will be out by the time this video goes up, but I'm looking forward to that.
Alright, so with this episode,
Yeah, so we're starting on episode 12 of Fruits Basket.
So I got
2019.
4 up. So I got 4 up so far. So 12, 13, 14, 15. I still need to write 16, 17.
Yeah.
I got
We'll
4
probably
episodes
only
up.
get through 3 episodes though, considering how bad we are at this.
Yeah.
This is Bailey, by the way. We're also joined by
Hey.
Krokia. Should mention
Hello.
He who must not be named.
he who doesn't even have a face.
No, it's
I
called
am the faceless
Penguin.
one from the great depths.
The
Void
faceless
beast
penguin
of-
is here.
No, it's Penguin.
Vale.
Remember
Pingu.
the TV show?
Pingu.
Pingu.
Anyway, episode 12. It starts with a store.
Not just any store. A used Shiraki antique bookstore. Inside the shop is a woman talking on the phone to another woman. After the conversation ends, she hangs up the phone too hard, which causes a book
We
to
already
fall
know
to the floor.
who that is, don't we?
Yeah.
We already know her name. It's Mayu.
Yeah.
Why are you treating it like we don't know this character?
I forgot her name. When I was writing it.
The
Yeah.
teacher.
Teacher, yeah. What was that? When
You
she pick,
forgot the teacher's name.
yeah. Then when she picks up the book, she picks 2 photos up that fell out of it. The first is of her and another woman, her best friend, in a wedding dress. The second is of her, the other woman, and Hattori Soma. And I've been
So
saying
the
this...
other you forgot the other woman's name as well, which is Kana.
Yeah, I know it's Kana, but I'm building up like Katana. That's how I remember Katana. Yeah, but
why?
but I was building up the suspense, you know, because what you were saying with Hattori, no,
Hattori. Oh.
no Hattori,
Who?
fucking what's his, her, their, its name, the head of Soma,
Akido.
Kido, and you were like, oh yeah, let's keep this gender reveal a secret. So I was like, oh yeah, well, we better keep these characters
No.
a secret.
We've already met Kana in a flashback.
But it was so
And
long
Mayu,
ago.
we met literally in episode 7, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's so long ago.
When she dumps the bucket of water on Hatsuharu and Kyo
Yeah.
in the classroom.
Yeah.
What's...
Alright.
I don't think we can trust you with notes.
Hey, I'm doing notes. I just have a bad.
By the way,
memory.
that mouse is connected to that computer, not that computer.
Shit.
In fact, can you turn that mouse off?
What do you mean turn it off? Like I'm.
So, like, there's a
This
thing
way?
on the bottom. Yes. There you go.
There we go. Okay. Just then, Shigure enters the bookstore and greets Mayu, who we learn is called Mayu in this episode because
No.
she hadn't been called Mayu yet.
No, she had.
Not in this episode. No one called her Mayu.
Why?
until Shigure entered.
Why are you making that so hard, man? Why are you making it so hard?
That's what she said. Wait.
We
Why?
find out that not only is Shigure a regular at Mayu's bookstore, and Mayu says the book he ordered hasn't arrived yet, they also used to date at one point in time.
Yeah, that's the first piece of new information other than the store name and the photos.
Okay. We get a two.
Get a
Sorry, you doing it, Kirky, or am I?
Yeah, I'll do it. We get a 2-year flashback where we see Mayu introduced to her best friend's boss, Hattori. Mayu could instinctively tell that the two's relationship was more than professional. Or less than professional, I guess.
More raw dog style, huh? No,
she
yeah.
could tell her best friend and her boss like playing doctor.
Although it would be a bit hard for him to get
Even
in.
though it was wrong, Mayu couldn't help but to feel feelings for Hattori. She did her best to bury them, even going so far as to date Shigure, which is a big mistake.
I know.
Well,
But she regrets to this very day.
yeah. But a love triangle? Or
I wouldn't call it a love
more
triangle.
awkwardly a love square?
I wouldn't say it was a love triangle, because if it's a love triangle, it's like
Uh,
the two people love you, but they know that the other person loves you.
yeah, but the two of them are friends.
Yeah, but
That's,
like,
that's the idea. It's like
yeah, but I don't consider it a love child because
a love triangle, not a love child.
a triangle. Sorry, I got tongue tied.
It's a hate child.
Yeah, I don't consider a love triangle because Kana doesn't know that Mayu likes Hattori.
That's
And
sometimes
Shigure is
happens
not
in a
capable
love
of love.
triangle.
Yeah.
That actually happens in a love triangle sometimes. The other person doesn't know.
Yeah, I consider it a love triangle when when two people know that they both like the same person, they're competing.
Sort of like that movie.
Yeah.
But also, Shigure isn't capable of love.
You know what's weirder than a love triangle? A love hexagon.
Oh, that's 6 triangles right there.
A love star.
That's more
Alright, so we
beautiful.
were
That's
saying-
more of a beautiful
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Although
As we were
that's 10.
saying, at a shopping center, Mayu's best friend Kana asks her if she's happy with Shigure, as she can tell that something's wrong. But Mayu brushes her off, telling her everything is fine, because, you know, she's not happy with Shigure. She wants Hattori.
Well, one night she does visit Kana,
Yeah.
as they haven't seen each other in a while. Mm.
And she's a mess. This is due to Hattori's eye being injured because of Akito, and this causes her to go off the deep end because she wanted to marry Hattori, but then Akito, the he, she, they, them, it, mystery, gender, thingy revolved, scratched out Hattori's eye, like
No, it was
by
a pot.
accident.
It was a
sorry,
pot.
hit him with a pot.
Yeah.
Sorry. Wow.
Sorry, I was just staying quiet because I was reading a note and then you just had to cut me off and finish the note.
Alright, well, if you want to read it.
Well, no, I need you to scroll it so I can see it.
Okay.
But yeah, as May leaves it, kind of after failing to calm her down, she bumps into Shigure and who tells her that this is why he didn't want May to see her.
Because she's been talking to Shigure and he said, she's fine, you don't need to
Mm.
see her or worry about her. Because he was, in his way, he was trying to protect her.
Yeah, it's like, it's like, in the end, like,
Despite
Aikido,
Shigure.
Aikido is like the only one you're
Yeah.
supposed to love.
Yeah.
It's like, what the
It's like, it reminds you of that American Dad episode where Francine gets a dog and Stan falls in love with it. But the dog starts liking Roger, and so then Stan beats the crap out of Roger. It's like, I'm the alpha male.
But yeah, in the next thing we find out that kind of memories were removed, or like more suppressed. They're not really removed.
Yeah. They're removed from her physical conscious, but subconsciously they're dormant.
Yes. That's basically hypnosis.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wiki specifies that Hattori has psychic powers.
Yeah.
But it's
So
actually
it's-
just hypnosis.
Yeah.
Sorry for ruining the mystique of the powers.
So
but
the
yeah.
powers, does it work if someone... It only works if someone willingly wants their memories removed, or...
No, they removed the children's memories when
Yeah.
Yuki was.
It was more of
Uh,
it's more of a forceful one.
there's some
There's 3 different types of hypnosis.
yeah, some MK Ultra shit going on here.
Yeah.
Alright. Where were we?
MK
This one?
Ultra was more hypnosis with drugs.
Yeah, it's like
There's
LSD.
no drugs in Fruits
It's like,
Basket.
yeah, it's like hypnosis,
Well,
LSD. No.
I wouldn't be surprised if there were drugs in Shigure's house.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it does always seem like he's tripping balls sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially when he just randomly starts laughing and then
Yeah.
switches to completely serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the hypnosis removed or suppressed all the time that Kana spent with Hattori, with the exception of her memories as his assistant.
So yeah, it's like she basically doesn't remember the relationship that they have.
Yeah. So we also find out that Mayu and Shigure broke up.
And Kana is happy because she actually has someone else now.
Yeah. And she's like, oh yeah, you and Hattori would make a good couple.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's like, ouch. Especially like if she gets her memories back and they're together. But yeah, you wouldn't want to go for that. So after the flashback, we find out that Mayu hadn't seen Hattori since the end of the flashback. We also find out that Kana is married to someone else.
We do not know who that person is.
Yeah.
And we never find out.
Never?
We don't find
we-
out who she's with.
Do we see pictures of them?
I think that's really it.
Because I know the no spoilers for the end of season 3, but it like there's a few decades of a time jump.
No, there's only 1 decade, I think.
1 decade. No, unless that's in the books.
Have you watched season 3?
Well, no, because I remember I was doing some research, and apparently there's
There is a time skip, but
That's-
it's only of 1 decade.
The one you're thinking of is a separate series entirely. It's about their like nieces and nephews.
Oh, are you thinking of another? The Fruits Basket Another?
maybe is that
Because that is an actual thing that was released.
maybe then because I know Toru's a lot older.
Yes. Yeah, it would be of their... I'm pretty sure another Fruits Basket Another was of their kids.
It's not their kids, but it's their kids' age. So it's like their nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
Okay. That's probably what I'm thinking about then. Is that canon?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
It
it
is.
is?
We'll have to watch it.
but it's not an anime yet. It's
Yeah.
still only a manga.
Okay.
Maybe we'll get it after Prelude finishes.
Alright, so Shigure asks Mayu if she would go out with him again, and she tells him, quote, "No way, no thanks, allow me to refrain." She goes on to explain that she won't date someone just because she feels lonely, as that will make her feel even lonelier.
Makes sense. Makes absolute sense to not date
Yeah.
someone just based on the fact that you're lonely.
Yeah, you date someone to get, like they did in the olden days, to get the status, to climb up the social ladder.
To get some D or
Bro,
B.
no.
Hey,
No.
Shigure is rich.
You do it to get some R. Royalty. That's what they did back in the day. You'd marry for
No,
royalty.
nowadays it's C.
Okay.
Nowadays.
Huh? What?
Nowadays, you don't have to get married for that.
No, you
For
don't
clout.
understand what. Yes, that's what I meant.
Instead of royalty, clout.
Instead of royalty, it's clout on the internet.
Yeah. Okay, where was it? A few seconds after Shigure leaves, Hattori shows up in her store, surprising her. We find out it's been 2 years since they last saw each other. The reason Hattori is at the bookstore is because the book Shigure ordered was for him, and Shigure told him it was in the shop. This is a lie, as the book won't be in the shop until the next day. Mayu realizes Shigure did this on purpose and gets angry.
We find out that May says that seeing Hattori in the suit makes her
Sweat.
hot
Like,
under the collar.
yeah, like, you know, it's like when it's like, someone's like,
Almost like
my.
my situation right now.
Yeah,
I've
you get a
got some
fan,
awkward
just-
boob sweat going
No,
on
you
here.
just get one of those fans. Oh my.
Do you even get what I mean?
Yeah.
Kinky.
Okay. So Mayu tells Hattori that she will ship the book to him tomorrow, but Hattori says he'll come back tomorrow to pick it up. Then leaves the store.
Aww.
Oh.
After he leaves, Mayu plans to call Shigure and yell at him, but doesn't, as it's summer break and the kids might be home, but they're not at home. And what the hell?
Yeah, it might be a bit awkward to start yelling at Shigure, but funny how it's not Shigure, and it turns out, just imagine if it was Toru, just like, ow.
Or even then, she probably doesn't want the kids to even know that she has a personal relationship with Shigure.
And I'm pretty sure Shigure would outright say that was their teacher.
Yeah.
Just for
And
fun.
He'd probably even say that they used to date.
Woo!
Because
Yeah.
they don't know, do they?
No.
Alright, who wants to start reading?
So yeah, Hattori has arrived at the Summer Estate, and the elderly woman says Akito wishes to see him, as Akito is in low spirits. The elderly woman also tells Hattori that Akito trusts him the most, and he should always be at Akito's side.
Not if Toru can help it.
No, but isn't that's not correct?
That's
isn't
what the
it?
woman said.
No, as in like, because Kurino is always by Akito's side.
Maybe I worded it wrong.
No, I don't think you worded it wrong, but I think it's not true.
He should always. Well, that's what the woman said. I wrote it down.
Yeah. By the way, I think that elderly woman comes back in the third season.
Okay. Well, I think maybe she's like emotionally manipulating.
Yeah, that's why.
Him?
That's what it is.
Alright, then that makes more sense. Alright, so Hattori sees a child crying, and the elderly woman says it's shameful, but it seems to resonate with Hattori, even though he doesn't show it.
Yeah, we don't really. I'm trying to remember it exactly.
With
the child.
I think it was Yuki or Kyo,
No,
one of them.
no, that's not it at all.
Okay.
No, it's just. I think it's just a random child.
Alright.
Like-
I know, it's just the way Hattori looked. It's like, I thought he resonated with it. Alright, so back at the
I
bookstore,
don't think it really is a resonation of like.
like a reminder of something, you know? Like, makes him. Because the way he just looks is like, it's like a pondering look.
I feel like, to me, it was because he keeps his own emotions bottled up inside, and so he wishes he could be like the kid and just kind of let it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Although that same could be said for Yuki.
I'm pretty sure it could be said for all the characters in this show.
Yeah.
Even Nagito.
Yeah, you know, I'm surprised Toru hasn't, like, exploded, man.
Oh,
keeps everything
she
in.
sort of has exploded at least once with the ending of season 1.
Yeah, no, but I mean just, like, full, just, like... Have you ever seen Regular Show where Benson's holding in his anger?
Yeah.
And he goes supernova? And then he has to yell at Mordecai and Rigby to
Yeah.
calm down? Yeah, I'd love to see Toru do something like that.
She doesn't do that at any point.
That would be awesome, though.
But yeah, so we go back to the bookstore and we learn that Shigure's new book has arrived thanks to a worker telling Mayu that it's there.
This also means a day has passed since the last scene with Hattori. The woman who gave Mayu the book asked her why she doesn't marry Shigure, and
Mayu gets annoyed.
yeah, Mayu gets annoyed.
It's like, don't tell me who I should marry.
Yeah, so we then
I don't know why that's such a thing in Japan. It's like,
yeah.
you always get that one character that's like, you should marry this person. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't, and the other person's like, I don't want to get married.
Yeah, it's like this movie I was watching. It's like, oh, like my granddaughter, you and this guy, you need to marry, even though you're still in school and he's 28. You need to marry because I promised this man who saved my life that our children would marry. But since I never had any daughters, you're my granddaughter, so you have to marry his grandson. It's like, what? Just to keep your word? No, when you go to heaven, you let him know you failed. There'll be-
You let him know you failed. That's.
So,
I think that real people are like that though, like real old people. At least where I live, all the time. Like, so when are you getting married? Hey, that person you brought by like 3 years ago, they were really nice.
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't talked to them since then.
Yeah, he even goes
Oh, that's a shame because you would have been a really great couple.
so. Yeah, he even
Like that's old people are really like that.
yeah.
Mm.
He even goes so far as to like, oh, fake a heart attack. Oh, and they got the machines playing up. He's like, oh, please please.
You just had to turn.
I know that you're a minor, my grandchild, but please marry this almost 30-year-old guy. Screw what society says.
Kroger, you want to take the next one?
My word is my bond.
I got a little lost here.
Alright,
Well, after the one where it goes back to the
where was
bookstore.
she going? We find out that this woman is
Right.
Mayu's mother, and she wants Mayu to settle down with someone. This is because she doesn't want her daughter to be alone when that happens. She even has suitors lined up for Mayu to meet. Like,
Why? Why is this such a big?
this is like, because I don't know, it's like back in 1800s, you know?
Yeah, but well, actually, it would have happened in Japan. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
I was about to
the
say
2000s in Japan.
Yeah, it's so weird that it's still sort of a thing.
Yeah, but that's their culture and custom, so it's not
And
like.
honestly, a lot of the world is still like that.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to go, Kurokio?
Just then, somebody enters the store, and Mayu's mother happily greets them, showing us her being upset was all an act to try and manipulate Maru into meeting someone. The person who shows up is Hattori, and Mayu quickly shoves him out the door before her mother can embarrass her. She takes Hattori to a bridge where the two kids are playing underneath.
And these are just two random kids.
Yeah,
they're
it's
not,
just-
They're not just any kids. They're just playing with the water, splashing each other. I've never been under a bridge.
But yeah, after
Like that.
giving Hattori the book, I can't help but laugh at how honest he looks. Probably because of how sudden things happened.
Yeah.
And Hattori replies, "I tried to wear something that wouldn't make you sweat when you saw."
That's what he said.
I know, but still, it is. I don't know how to word it.
Hmm.
I feel like he just kind of missed the flirting, you know? It just went over his head.
Yeah, I messed up the word here, I think. Mayu tells Hattori that he isn't like he used to be when he was with Kana.
Yeah, it's kind
It's not Kisa. It's Kana.
of. No, that would make a pedophile.
Yeah.
And I think we have one too many pedophiles already.
Yeah, I got that mixed up. He's no longer exuding happiness, to which Hattori replies, "Happiness isn't for me, that's all." This causes Mayu to get angry and yell at Hattori, breaking down to tears when she finishes.
Yeah, ever since he lost Kana, he's just not happy.
Shut himself down.
Yeah, he is. Like, all the Zodiac members are fucked up in their own ways.
Yeah.
Even, like, what was his name? The sheep kid.
Hero.
A hero, yeah.
Hero.
Yeah.
I was thinking Haru.
He has a Tsundere complex.
Yeah.
Like, even Kisa is fucked up because of bullying.
Yeah.
Like, all of them are fucked up in some way.
Yeah, poor little
Even-
Kisa.
Even Koreno is still, like,
Yeah.
how would you say, like, obsessive about his abuser? Even though he's
Hey, don't spoil it.
yeah, he's different, he still is, like,
Yeah.
he's still messed up.
Yeah. So that's all. Just break it down to. Her crying reminds Hattori of the child from earlier who was crying, and tells Mayu that crying might actually make him feel better. But the older you get, the harder it is to do.
Yeah, because you say a lot of shit and it
Yeah.
just fucks you up, and
It's
it's
just-
just like
It's
nah.
like dust, you know. You try to cry, but dust comes out.
Yeah.
It's so
Like, there was a video that I made that actually is being removed from my channel.
What?
Because I made a video on an old internet thing called The Gauntlet, where it was just basically like gross video after gross video. And I was laughing through that like a maniac.
I one time saw a video of a guy of a person get tumor removal from the brain. And they
Woo!
cut open the brain, they remove the tumor, then they gotta sew it
And-
up.
What does this have to do with crying?
I don't know, you know. I didn't cry.
'Cause,
Like Hattori.
usually when you see something gross, you would cry.
Yeah, like Hattori, I didn't cry.
Or like you'd look away, you'd wince and all that.
I did cry at work a few days ago when I was cutting onions.
I
Shit
I
burned
just
my
wanted
eyes.
to mention it.
Okay, so Hattori pulls out a handkerchief and dries Mayu's eyes, thanking her for crying for him. This embarrassed Mayu, and she tells Hattori to make his girlfriend cry for him from now on, to which Hattori replies that he doesn't have a girlfriend. Shigure made the whole thing up.
And that's what the earlier scene with Hattori and Satoshi and Shigure seeing that, and he makes up that story based off that.
Yeah. This makes Mayu angry at Shigure and embarrassed for crying, and she demands Hattori give back her tears with interest.
Is that an actual thing?
It's
that
like,
she
oh
says?
man, it's like she cried a certain amount of tears. Okay, you must cry this amount into this vial where I won't make a love potion with your tears.
It's just like, cry into this bowl, and let me just drink them so I can get my tears back.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
I saw
what?
an Indian movie where the guy was always at work and his wife was upset that he was never home. So she told him that she wanted a divorce, and he says that she has to give back everything that he ever gave her. And she starts giving him like a sweater and a couch and all these different things. And then he's like, now I want all the kisses. And after like 500 kisses later, she changes her mind about divorcing him.
Okay. Oh, you know it's a good Indian movie? Singham.
I don't actually know the title of this one, but the giving back the tears with interest reminded me.
Yeah, you gotta watch Singham. That's great.
Oh.
And the Singham slap. he just drags out criminals, takes off his belt, and starts whacking them. Oh, it's great.
I think the only sort of Indian movie, like probably not even an Indian movie, is Slumdog Millionaire. I don't even know if that's an Indian movie or not.
No, I don't think.
I think that counts.
Okay.
Because it takes place in India.
Alright, where were we? So, instead of doing that, Hattori asks Mayu if she'd like to go out for a bite with him, to which she agrees and wants a beer with her meal. The last scene is with Mayu on the phone with Shigure. He says that everything he did was to give Mayu's lover Hattori the push it needed, and now the rest is up to her.
Such a good friend. Definitely don't want to murder him.
Oh yeah, like she wants to in episode 15. Where he's got the suit on. He's got the toys. Oh, it's hilarious.
Anyway, let's just get into 13 here.
Alright, so the episode opens with Arisa judo chopping Toru in the head. Oh no, sorry, it wasn't Toru. It was Kyo, not Toru. It was Kyo in the head. I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Toru was there.
Yeah, Toru was there. I was trying to remember
With
Arisa.
Saki.
With Arisa, it's a lot easier to refer to her as Yuo.
Yuo.
'Cause
Yeah.
that's what they refer to her as.
Alright.
So it's a lot easier in the notes if you refer to her as that.
Alright. So yeah. So Yuo.
Because just seeing Arisa, I'm like, who is that?
She judo chops like. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. She didn't do this because. She says she did this because Kyo had a growth spurt over the summer. That's not the reason she did it. Because she didn't see her super good, terrific, happy special friend at the convenience store. She never
saw her cock.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
She was cockless all summer.
There we go, the
Poor woman.
cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah, she was cock blocked all summer by Akito.
Oh, that Akito.
Akito, I mean.
We then see. What did you write? What a maiden in love looks like.
As we see Yuo have such a lovingly tsundere glow about her, nothing menacing at all about it.
What? What
Is
are
she
your
glaring
notes,
at that
man?
point?
Yeah.
It's not like we're actually watching this, so we don't know what you're talking about.
No, because Saki was telling Toru that's what a maiden in love looks like,
Oh.
And then you see you're just like, and she's got like this like evil aura around her. It's like when in Dragon Ball Z where they charge up. It was like that.
But yeah, Saki looks at Kyo before turning away, giving off an evil smirk. This freaks Kyo out as he thinks Saki read his mind, but she just remembered the fun joke. I don't know why she had to look evil while remembering a joke.
Just to make fun of Kyo.
Yeah. After the opening, we see Yuki walking through the school hall. He's suddenly greeted by his number one stalker with her two lackeys in tow,
Yeah.
who presents him a souvenir of Super Terrific Happy Summer Sweetheart biscuits.
I'm guessing you don't remember her name.
Yeah. Oh, I think stalker and lackeys works better.
Is her name?
It's
Her name?
Motoko.
Motoko,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I prefer stalker and two lackeys. Asking if he'll accept them. Yuki accepts, but is sorry he can't give the stalker girl anything, but his smile is enough for her. Just then, a random girl, who we'll find out later is called Kimi Todo, shows up calling Yuki Yun Yun. This causes Yuki to blush and stalker girl, along with her minions, to get angry that Kimi gave Yuki a nickname.
I love Kimi.
Yeah.
Whenever there's a character that refers to themselves by their name, I love that type of character.
Well, don't they all refer to their names? Like,
No,
She's referring to herself.
she
in third
refers to
person.
herself as Kimi. Whereas everyone
So
else
she'll-
is like, I.
she
She speaks in the third person.
Yeah.
Kimmy made Union some cookies.
Like in Seinfeld with Jimmy. There's a character called Jimmy, and he's like, oh yeah, Jimmy does this, Jimmy does that. Yeah.
So the other lackey, her name is Minami.
Yeah, there's Minami, and I don't remember if Mio is here or if it's the other one.
Okay, so Kimi follows Yuki when he leaves, and Yuki not only finds out her name, but that she isn't the one who came up with the nickname Yun. It was in fact Vice President Kakeru Manabe, who not only shows up, which annoys Yuki, but likes to
Manabe.
tease him. Manabe.
Yeah.
Man baby.
It's like
That's a pretty accurate name.
it's almost like saying monorail. Manabe.
Sounds like money bag.
Man,
Money bag.
man, baby.
Do you not get the reference I was making?
Yeah.
What was it?
No?
No.
The Simpsons. Monorail. Monorail.
If you change the
Monorail.
B, if you change the B to a P, you just get man ape. What he is, he just like sleeps around all that.
So, Man Baby tells Yuki that he has been looking for him, and that the nickname Union is cute to him and reminds him of a panda. He then takes Yuki to the student club, where Yuki remembers one of the two students in the room.
Hold on, I need to look up the panda thing.
Two students.
And the one in the room was the one who made the mess, and now she's on the floor cleaning up the mess that she scattered about.
Yeah, that was what was her name? Machi. That's right.
Machi.
Machi, man.
The other student is nicknamed Shorty, and I think from now on we should just call him Shorty and not actually worry about his real name.
Yeah. Shorty
He
initially.
liked his nickname.
Okay, so Union is an actual panda.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Have you seen that video where the mother pan just sneezes and the baby one freaks
Yeah.
out?
By the way, so I've just got the information for Union up here. Guess what his stud number is?
What?
245.
Okay.
I don't know, unless it's supposed to be student number.
Alright, so Shorty initially rejected the role as secretary, but accepted when he found out Yuki was involved. To him, Yuki is his rival, but Kakaru judo chopped Shorty, joking that Yuki is his first love. Oh, lovers quarrel.
Wait till Kakeru meets Haru.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, Kakaru gets a taste of his own medicine when Kimmy gut punches him so hard his eyes recede into the back of his head. Listen, that's just
I
standing.
don't remember that.
Yeah, because just standing just goes doom, and you see his like face just go ugh. It like removes, so he gets punched, and it's just like. Doom.
Kimmy actually does that.
It was like it was like in Dragon Ball Super when Beerus fights Piccolo and he uses the chopsticks and he just defeats him with 3 hits. It's just like
Why?
or like when Goku just one punches Raccoon
Yeah.
or Namek.
You might want to scroll that page down.
Yuki doesn't really understand his new class workmates, but is going to do his best to work with them as he's tired of running away after an inspiring speech. You know.
Manabe declares he's going to work his butt off as vice president. We then cut to the next scene where he's sleeping at the desk. Angering Shorty.
Stalker girl and her lackeys corner Kimmy outside in the school courtyard, and Stalker asks if she's causing trouble for Yuki. Kimmy says everything is fine, then teases Stalker by telling her that she and Yuki ate the biscuits she made for him, again calling him Union, shocking Stalker and lackeys.
I love Kimmy. Kimmy is like...
Kimmy and Union ate the biscuits.
I love Kimmy because she is annoying, but it's like a good type of annoying.
Kimmy and Union.
She does it on purpose.
Yeah,
She is despisable to the antagonist, but they can't do anything about it.
Yeah, after Kimmy and Union ate the biscuits, Union buttered my biscuits.
Oh!
It was homemade.
Get some push-ups in, Izzy. If
Kimmy and
you've
Union
seen
worked
the
out
previous
together.
episodes of the podcast, you'll get the push-up joke.
Sorry, what was you saying, Korokia?
Kimmy and Union worked out together.
Although I think Yuki was doing most of the work. Union was doing most of the work, though.
What's this mouse?
Yeah, there's a certain spot you have to click.
There we go.
But yeah, we find out a bit of information about each of the members of this the school.
Secret.
It's not really a secretary. Yeah, it's like the
School Defense Force.
the school defense force. Yeah. So we find out Kimmy is a second year who likes to instigate.
Yeah, she's an instigator, alright.
Shorty, who is Naohito.
Naohito Sakuragi. She's a first year who's always on edge.
And then we got
And
Machi Kuragi, who's a first year and a treasurer, who usually has a head bowed and barely speaks.
Yuki and Kakeru are visiting the school's clubs. Yuki inspects a bunch of flowers and promises the 3 girls of the club that he'll help them out if he has time after making his brief rounds. Kakeru is sleeping on a bag of fertilizer, which makes sense as he's lazy and shit.
Whoa, fertilizer is mostly shit, so he's where he belongs. Let's pour him out into the garden.
I just like how you just highlighted that line right there, Krokia. He's a lazy piece of shit.
I think Kroger's just doing that just so he knows where he's at.
Yeah, that's all. I'm just highlighting it to keep
So
up.
Yuki, you want to?
Yuki.
Yeah,
Yuki.
Krokia, you want to take the next one?
Yuki Kurokia-kun.
Kimmy will take the next one. So I just searched the name Naohito Sakuragi because it looked a lot like Machi Kuragi, you know? I can't actually find that on the fruits basket thing, so you might have got his name wrong, but that's okay,
I think
because we'll
he
just
might
call him
have
Shorty.
misspelt it.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll just call him Shorty.
You want to read that note that Bailey scrolled up from?
Yeah, I thought he was. That's why I scrolled down.
Okay.
Okay, anyways, so last we heard from them that he would make he would help with the flowers if he has time after school.
Yeah, and the fertilizer.
And then the fertilizer. Yuki doesn't like working with Kakeru, as it's not only rough doing work with him, but he reminds Yuki of his brother Ayame. And Kakeru has this light around him that draws people to him like moths to a flame.
Like, because he's
He
like,
has-
he's got this air about him, you know? He's like,
Lazy.
yeah, no, not
Have you
like,
ever?
he's got this, like, charming personality type thing, you know?
But he's also lazy.
Yeah, that's a lazy.
Have you ever seen the Disney cartoon Gravity Falls?
That's a
I
Disney
have.
cartoon? I thought it was on Cartoon,
The-
it's on Cartoon Network, though, isn't it?
It was.
Grunkle Stan makes a
is the
joke one
company
time.
behind it.
Only a nerd would want charisma as a superpower.
Second. Because as I was watching, as I was actually watching when I put Moth to the Flame, it reminds me of that Family Guy thing, where it's like the guy's on Tatooine, he's just using a lightsaber as a bug zapper, and then you see one of the aliens, he's like a bug. I mean, he was a slaver, he like owned Anakin and his mother, and he's just flying towards it, and he gets hit with the lightsaber. It's like, oh, why would you do that? It's so tantalizing.
Anyway, let's get back to the student headquarters, where the whole group is arguing
argues
about
about-
colors. You were saying
Kimmy
something?
gets
Trivia?
upset that Yuki won't call her Kimmy after they ate Stalker biscuits together.
Yeah. No, I actually forgot to put that when they're discussing colors.
Hey.
Kakeru gets upset when Yuki's like, "No, this is going to be the color." He's like, "Why aren't you listening to my ideas?"
I love how like Manabe is like, "I'll be black 'cause I'm dark and mysterious."
Yeah, and he's like, "No."
And then he's like, no, you're brown like mud.
Oh, why would you say such a thing?
and
And Kimmy will be pink.
No. He's brown like the fertilizer. That's because
No.
he's brown because he was lying in it all the time.
no, brown as in mud. I'm pretty sure is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I know. I was
Sure.
making a joke because he's lying in the fertilizer earlier. That's why he's brown.
Mm-hmm.
What the shit?
But yeah,
After school,
Gimmy's like,
Kakeru
sorry.
sees Toru and Kyo walking home together and asks Yuki about it. Yuki says it doesn't bother him, and after Kakeru keeps nagging and teasing Yuki about it,
You
Yuki
okay?
snaps and goes off at Kakeru.
Yeah,
This
why the hell?
causes
that
Kakeru to
thing-
kick
Why
a
did you
small
put it on
potted
Yuki's
plant.
name?
I know. Yoki.
Yuki!
You okay?
like in Mirai Nikki, you know, Yoki.
Funny thing is, Yuki's gonna be a very common name that we're gonna be reading.
Really?
So you're gonna really learn how to spell it.
Yeah.
Cause,
Yuki!
That's so weird. Like, and it's not just.
like in Mirai Nikki.
Yeah, Yuki.
and
And in To Love Ru, Yuki Rito Kun.
Yuki!
and also
It's like saying
from School Live, that was one character
Yeah.
named Yuki.
It's like saying Lee. You know, it's a common name in like certain places.
I actually recently rewatched Darwin's Game, and there's a character named Keshi in there.
Really?
Yeah,
Who?
I don't remember who. I think it might be the florist character. You have to watch it to understand.
Yeah. All right. So we're.
Some other common names are David and
That's so weird. That's David's name in Ruby, and my dad's name.
Anyway, should we get back? Unless you had some other names you wanted to say, Krokia?
oh, I was just gonna say the rest of the Ruby team is a joke. Like
Oh,
Jack is a really common name.
Yeah.
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 After a heated verbal fight, Yuki apologizes and begins picking up the potted plants. Kakeru apologizes as well, telling Yuki he is jealous of him as he can't understand people the way Yuki can, as he and I quite
And I
never
quote-
learned to.
Why is it? Why I don't know what's up with your. I don't know if it's my laptop or something, but it keeps auto correcting, like not auto mistaking. I think is the better term. Certain words.
And I
I-
quite.
I think it might be your computer.
Gonna have to install Grammarly.
Yeah.
Yeah. After the apologizing, one of the girls from earlier who complained about Kakeru sleeping, shows up and is shocked that the potted plants have been scattered over the ground. Kakuru takes the blame, and the girl says she know it was his fault. As student president, Yuki would never do such a thing. You can see this kick the potted plant like
Well, he kicked the tray.
the tray with style.
Yeah.
I might add.
I just want to note, after the apologizing, like, you make it sound like an alien trying to talk,
Yeah, the episode.
but does not understand
Yeah,
English at all.
the episode ends with Kakeru apologizing to a few students who have no idea who he is and what he's apologizing for.
Apologizing.
And then apologizing. And he and Yuki walking. Then he and Yuki walking through the school halls.
Apologizing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh
It's
yeah,
apologies.
I want to apologize in advance for the facial you are about to receive.
Oh, you killed me.
Those are some special stalker biscuits.
Ooh. Hey, at least it wasn't the biscuits from Shimano.
Oh no, not those.
Yeah.
Biscuits.
Gotta get that reference in there whenever you can.
Yeah, it's not like okay, if you're with a person you've already headed down south, then yeah, okay. But no, that's completely different. He never went downtown.
Whoa, hey. Are we talking about Shimano?
Yeah,
He did end up kissing Anna in that.
yeah. Accidentally.
Still counts to her.
Yeah.
What are you doing there, Crocky? You adjusting some sentences?
Yep.
Yeah. Bitches be thirsty.
Anyway, episode 14.
The episode opens with a flashback of a younger Yun sitting alone in a room. Yun is narrating the flashback and talks about how he doesn't have many memories of Rin, as she would only visit him when Haru did. Unlike Haru, Rin would silently sit in the corner and not speak to Yun. After a short while, Rin would stand, say she's had enough and leave, and Haru would go with her.
Oh my
After
gosh.
the opening, we see that Toru is on the phone. Toru is worried about her grandfather as he strained his back and won't be able to move for a while. We also learn about Toru's parent-teacher conference. The woman said she can't come with Toru's grandfather in the condition he's in.
I think that's her. No, her aunt?
Yeah, because I was like, it's not the grandmother.
Yeah.
Her really, really terrible aunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just then, Shigure appears behind Toru and takes the phone off of her. After a short conversation, he hangs up the phone, shocking Toru, but reassures her that not only can she see her grandfather the next day/tomorrow, but he'll be going to Toru's parent-teacher conference, which Yun thinks is a stupid idea.
Stick with a theme, man.
It's especially-
You're gonna go with Yuki or Yun.
Yeah, it's Yun.
It's especially good
keep
that,
it consistent in
that
your notes.
Shigure used to date the teacher,
Ew.
but Toru doesn't know that, so this will be really funny.
It's
that's
gotta
what.
be.
That's in the next episode. That's when it happens.
I think so, yeah.
Alright, so where are we? Did you cover it? Toru thanks Shigure for this, and Shigure thinks to himself how excited he is to see the loathing looks Mayu will give him when she sees him. Now, oh boy, does she give him the looks and then some. I did not mean it that way.
What? Hold on. Explain yourself on that.
No, it's not just seething looks, it's icy wind and dragon icicles, or whatever it was that Toru said.
Whew. We're gonna get real saucy, are we?
Where was I?
Oh, yeah, so Kyo
Kyo-
enters the house and learns what Shigure is going to do. But he doesn't really care about what's about to happen.
Yeah, he just walks.
he just goes to his room and it's just like,
Yeah. At school, we see Rabbit Boy, Oxman, Yun, and Toru. Aha! See, it's written down. Yun. There it
That's
is.
because Croakia fixed it for you.
Mama
And I am
G.
glad he did.
Mama G is sorry to hear about Toru's grandfather, while while Haru is playing what looks like a Mario Kart knockoff on a Nintendo Switch knockoff.
What?
See, so
I-
Mama G is sorry to hear about Toru's grandfather, but Haru's just sitting there by the fountain and he's playing what looks like a Mario Kart knockoff on a Nintendo
I didn't
Switch
really pay
knockoff.
attention to that.
Yeah, it's called attention to detail. You should try it sometime.
Well, I didn't have to focus on it, didn't I?
Oh,
That was your job, remember?
yeah. I just thought I'd add it because you're always saying go into detail about these things.
Well done.
Thank you.
And on that note, I actually want to bring up an idea for this. What I want to do is like
Ow.
do like another Google document for any research stuff that we do, and just have like a record of all our research.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think? And
I
then we
think
can
that's a good
literally just
idea.
have like an episode where at the end we can just be like, here's all the research that we did.
All right.
Including the fact that I had the research about dicks. Yes,
Lovely.
that is an actual thing I had to research.
Okay.
Bailey knows all about that.
Oh, you know, you gotta watch out for those roosters, man.
No, as in, like, Ayo-chan, remember?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, those dicks.
God damn it. I completely forgot about that, too.
Hey, I'm glad to have reminded you.
Okay.
Haru
So are you going
asks
correctly?
where Kyo and Toru is, and Toru says he's probably on the roof and
Yeah.
has been somewhat down for some reason, to which Haru replies it's probably the man blues.
What? The man blues.
His words, not mine.
What the fuck is the man blues?
I don't know, but Yuki says I forgot to put. Grow up.
So yeah, Haru and Union begin talking about Rin and the breakup the two had. I think that was like episode. Like it was before the beach episode.
That's why I said previous episodes ago.
I think it might have been like episode 4 or 5.
The Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, there you hit the bone. That's skinny. How'd it feel? Not too good.
Well, you need to put some meat on your bones, mate.
Alright, so, where are we? Haru says Rin had a sharp tongue and doesn't mince her words, so he knows it's over for good.
I'm pretty sure Rin still likes
Yeah.
Haru, but she's doing it to protect him.
Just then, Machi shows up and walks past the two. Rin asks who she is and tells him she's the student treasurer and is in his class.
By the way, you're not really in camera. I don't think you need to lean over as much for it.
Nin shows up at the Soma estate and is greeted by two women. One of them tells Nin that she isn't there, but will return later.
Stop!
This
with that.
doesn't
Just read it
surprise him,
normally.
and he hands one of the women a piece of paper before leaving. As he's walking home, Kakuru calls out to him, calling him Yunkin. The two have a brief conversation about Rin and Kyo.
Are you sure Yunkun or just Union? Union.
Thank you. While walking
I'll kick you in your
home,
fucking balls, you bastard.
Yuki runs into Rin, who runs off into the woods. Yuki chases after her, catches her, and asks if she was serious when she dumped Haru. He also remembered something else from his childhood. During another flashback, when Yuki was alone.
In his
Why the hell
room
is it alone?
with Haru and Rin. Rin would sit at the door, not because she was in a hurry to leave, but because she was listening in case anyone was coming down the hall. Whenever she said, "I'm going home," that meant that someone was coming and they needed to get out of there.
Because Akito didn't like visitors. Unless they were there for him.
Freaking Uber Eats trying to interrupt this video.
Because it's all about Akito. You can only visit me. Me. Hey, Hey, that's
Stop.
what Akito
Also-
does.
Also,
I'll poke your eyes out like Akito does.
Akito,
No.
also, Akito wanted Union to be isolated,
Mhm.
so the visits had to be secret.
But yeah,
Even
Rin,
if it was one of the servants, they'd probably tell Akito.
yeah, Rin tells Yuki that she doesn't remember something that happened long ago, and calls him an idiot, as well as saying she doesn't care about Haru. She then tells Yuki that the reason that he was able to stay at Gurani's place was because Haru begged him to, and Gure jokingly said, "Only if he calls me sensei." Okay, sensei, I'll stay at your place.
Sensei Kyun.
Only if you
I'm
call
Nikan.
only if you call Yuki Union. Rin then tells Union Rin then calls Union an asshole and tells him never to bother her again just as Haru shows up. He says he's there to hang out with Sensei and hands Union his fallen bag. He then approaches Rin and goes to touch her face, but she backs away, saying she doesn't need him.
I just want to call something out quickly.
Yeah.
Why did you have to censor the word asshole when we're
Well,
the only
that's it.
people that's gonna see it?
Oh yeah, especially.
Unless I decide to make it a public thing, at which point, yes, you would censor it.
I thought shit was like too bad of a word, so that needed to be censored. But you know, asshole was okay.
Okay, when it comes to the word like shit, fuck, and all that, at this point I don't really care
Demonetized.
that much anymore.
Sorry, Kirky, what were you saying?
Demonetized.
I don't really care that much anymore. These videos are not even monetized anyway.
Okay.
Uh,
Haru then Haru doesn't kiss Union. Haru kisses Rin Rin,
Yeah, Rin.
which causes Union to re-drop his bag in shock. Haru asks
No,
Rin if she's
Isn't it Rin that drops the bag?
no, because Haru gave the bag to Union.
Yeah.
And then Haru kisses Rin Rin. And
You
that
you
causes
missed the line that he
Union-
says before he does so. It's like, then why should I be alive? Or something like that.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I was thinking about killing myself. Then he kisses her. JK, LOL. Along those lines. Okay. So, Haru asks Rin if she's the same as she used to be, unable to rise up.
What?
Right?
What?
Which unable. Yeah, that was part of the line. Sorry, is this because she was like you were unable to rise up. That was like a scene when she was like lying on the floor.
Oh.
Which
you
causes
make it sound wrong.
Yeah, which causes her to slap him, then run, it should be trot off because she's a horse. She trotted
She
off.
runs off.
She trotted off into the forest.
Well, considering the heel on her shoes, she definitely
Yeah.
has to trot.
Yeah. Haru doesn't go after her as he tells Union that she's a horse and he couldn't catch her when she goes all out, which causes the back of Union's head to shed a tear.
What?
Yeah, because after he says that, I can't catch her when she goes all out, you see like kind of like one of those
More, it's a sweat.
sweat
It's
marks
sweat.
has come down.
It's a sweat drop, yeah.
Yeah.
You're weird.
Uh,
Just by what you said, what was written there, it made me think of the trots, like when you have to go to the toilet.
oh, what?
And then that made me think, do the Zodiac members actually have like a proper digestive system and poo drag and all that?
What?
Like when they transform into the animals.
No, they shit like the animals.
Yeah, that's so.
Poor Rin.
Yeah. Also, if she transforms into a horse at night and she needs to sleep, she would have to sleep standing up because horses sleep standing up.
Yeah, unless you hit him with the tranquilizer. So Haru tells Union that he's weak and kind, which reminds him of something similar. Ayame told him in one of the previous episodes. Haru continues on, telling Union that he should go find a place he truly wishes to be. Then jokes about the reason he's so nice to Yoon Yoon is because they may have been sisters in a past life. Yoon Yoon.
Ami-chan.
Oni-chan and Oni-sama.
Don't make me think of ReZero like that. Because I don't know much about ReZero, but I know there's Ram and Ram.
Of what?
ReZero, the anime.
ReZero. Is that the time one?
I think it's one that's time related. Yeah.
Alternate realities, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know Ram and Ram?
I think I know what you're talking about.
I think Ram has the pink hair. Ram has the pink hair. Ram has the blue hair.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, you want to continue on, Krokia?
Yeah, we see Toru visiting her grandfather, who, despite hurting his back, hasn't lost his spirits. He tells Toru
spirit,
that
not spirits.
Hasn't lost his spirits. Oh, thank God I got my 6-pack of spirits here.
Katsuya and Kyoko-san in a dream, and how it was very nostalgic for him. He continues, telling Toru that he and Katsuya didn't used to get along, and Kyoko acted as an intermediary for the two, which kind of surprises me because Katsuya was like Toru. He was just very quiet and polite all the time.
And
then the grandfather
was more like the Crimson Butterfly.
Yeah. Continue.
He reminisces, which turns Toru's joy to grief.
Yeah, like, way to go, Grandpa. You fucked up your granddaughter again.
Well, not to mention that she's worried he's going to die.
Yeah. To be
after
honest,
she
if he
leaves-
died, I feel like in the end that might be better off for her.
Maybe.
Thank you, I'll take my leave.
It's just like, if you two ever seen the movie The Seed of Chucky,
Oh!
Chucky's
This-
son, Glenn,
Remember
kind
to
of
like,
like where he snaps
subscribe.
like that.
Don't remind me of that.
I'm surprised Toru hasn't snapped like that.
In that movie, in that horror movie, you literally see Chucky just beating off to titties.
No, it's like zombie type things.
But still, he gets his
Yeah.
nut on.
Yeah, for the ritual.
Also, in that movie, you do see doll boobs.
Oh, yeah.
How do I know that?
But-
I watched the kill count. Dead meat.
Yeah, alright, let's get back to this. I find it funny how the doll, Tiff, is voiced by the woman
Yeah.
that's gonna give birth. And she voices Bonnie in Family Guy.
Let's just get
Yeah.
back to this.
Didn't know that, did you? Alright,
No,
Krokia.
because I don't
She
watch Family
leaves.
Guy.
Yeah, alright, Krokia, let's bring us home. Let's...
After she leaves, Toru remembers her mother, and it is so painful for her that she falls to her knees in the street.
Because plot?
Yeah.
Because that's how this works, Kyo just happens to show up, and Toru masks her grief with fake joy. The two of them leave to head home. The last scene of the episode is Haru and Sensei talking. The two have a short conversation, with Sensei telling Haru to never give up, no matter how much he struggles in life.
Do we have notes for 15? Go down a bit more?
Yeah, should.
There are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should
I
we
just
continue with 15 or not?
15's the
'Cause
last one I got.
Well,
How long have we been recording?
We're like an hour.
That's usually how long your episodes are.
Well, hour and a half. Yeah. Should we get through 15?
It's only 3:16. Do you want it?
Yeah, that's another reason why I was thinking of getting through 15 as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because then that would take us closer to 4.
Alright.
Yeah, so we're going for a 4th episode, which is a rarity to happen, isn't it?
Yeah, because normally we'll try and go 5 before
Oh yeah.
this. Alright, where are those chips I got?
No, you're not getting them now.
Chips are for me.
We're doing this first.
I'm hungry. Nah.
You can have them when we do our other video, okay?
Damn it. Alright, the episode opens at the school with Yuki apologizing to Mayu about his mother. Yeah, she says it's fine, then leaves just before Toru shows up, asking Yuki what's wrong. Yuki tells her that his mum had to change the conference date at the last minute, but it's fine, as it's a miracle that she's coming to see him at all.
This makes Tori think about what Akito told her over the summer, and how all the Zodiacs return to him no matter what.
Him, her, they, them, it.
I am not doing that game with you.
Yeah, but nobody knows. It's a mystery.
I'm going with him.
Okay.
Toru vows to meddle and help Yuki and the others gain the power to decide their own fate. Confusing Yuki as he doesn't understand what she meant by meddle.
Because she said it out loud. And she says, I'm not gonna let... I'm vowed to meddle in your life and make it better. And Yuki's like, meddle? What are you talking about? It's like, oh, no, nothing. After the opening, we see Yuo with her dad and Mayu. Arisa said, Yuo, says she doesn't want to be a deadbeat like her dad and wants to be a model. As Toru says she'd be good at it. This shocks her dad, and Mayu tells Yuo not to just decide on a whim.
I don't think she is, though.
Yeah. Waves girl Saki is next, and she is just focused on graduating, and the mother tells her to stay strong as Saki has no clear idea about what she wants for her future.
Yeah, we don't really see much of her mother except for the flashback, don't we?
Here we go. Next is Toru with Shigure, and the look on Maya's face is priceless. She is pissed, and this pleases Shigure, who got a suit and cleaned up his hair as an extra FU, in my opinion, because he's wearing Hattori's suit.
By the way, I don't care if you say fuck you.
Yeah, but I think it's more funny because, like, just to say FU, it's like a big FU instead of fuck you. What?
Did Shigure hear her say that the soup makes her sweat?
I don't know. But I probably heard it from Hattori. That's why I decided to wear it. The three sit down, and to a normal person, it looks like Mayu and Shigure are being pleasant to one another. But Toru can feel an icy wind blowing from her right.
Because of the fact that they dated.
Because, like Saki, she's got the power.
Yeah,
She
it is.
sent some waves. They're just very strong waves.
Like, it is weird in this universe that we got the Zodiac, and then we also have Saki, who has her own sort of powers.
Yeah. I find it weird. It's like, oh,
and also Megami has his own powers as well.
I find it weird. It's like, oh, okay, you Zodiacs, you can turn into animals, that's fine, but you freaked out about Saki, who may or may not have paranormal powers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, as
It'd be
if
funny if we find out there's another curse in this show.
Yeah, because
and it's on Saki's family.
Yeah, because it's totally normal for, like, people to turn into animals when they're hugged. But nah, ghosts, F that.
Spoilers, I'm just joking about that. Spoilers, Saki's family is the one that made Kyo's bracelet.
Really?
Dun dun dun. No, I just made that up.
Imagine? What a twist.
It'd be funny if that actually was the case.
Okay, Toru's plans are to work after she graduates high school and move out of the Soma house when she does. Shigure jokes about how Toru should marry him after graduating, and this causes another non-violent talk between Mayu and Shigure, which creates diamond dust, which is colder than icy wind. And you see Toru get hit with the diamond dust.
She can feel the tension.
Yeah. After the interview, Shigure asks Toru if she can leave so he and Mayu can discuss something unrelated, which causes Toru to sense a black void of nothingness coming from Mayu. After she leaves, Shigure begins teasing her, making Mayu give off an SSJG aura. It's a
What?
Super Saiyan G god. Like in Goku and Dragon Ball Super, you know, the Gods movie where the Saiyans transfer the energy to Goku and he goes red.
Do you want me to go Super Saiyan
Hey.
on your dick?
Oh, please.
Oh.
I'll give you the ultimate. I'll give you the ultimate me.
No. Oh, no.
Just like ah, boom.
No. I would say, like, The best person in any fiction to do that would be Black Widow. Oh,
Black
not Black
Widow?
Widow, Black Canary.
Black Canary.
Yeah. She screams and it's a sonic
Yeah,
vibration.
yeah. I know who Black Canary is,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to make sense why.
Because she can control the frequency of it. So, you know.
How is that related to a
So-
person's aura?
a bit-
Oh, you're talking about Super Saiyan.
No, no, I was making a sex joke, but you don't get it.
What?
Oh, he doesn't get it. I'll tell you after the episode.
What the fuck?
Outside, Toru is sitting by herself contemplating something when Arisa and Saki show up, breaking her concentration. Saki and Arisa tell Toru about their future goals and what their parents thought about them, and Arisa tells Toru to stop worrying about her future and focus on the present.
You gonna scroll down there, Bailey?
I was waiting.
This reminds me of the laundry talk that Shigure had with Toru.
Oh
Focus
yeah,
on the laundry
big
at your
speech.
Yeah.
The big monologue.
Yeah.
So yeah, Torin sees Kyo with Shiso-san, his sensei in the dojo,
Yeah.
ascending the school stairs, and says that it is his dad. To which Yuo says that she thought he have red hair like carrots, her nickname for Kyo. At the teacher-student meeting, Shiso-san tells Mo he doesn't see Kyo being a college student or working adult, to which Mo agrees.
I just find it funny how Yuo calls Kyo carrots, right?
Yeah,
And we're playing the Ruby fanfic where Jack calls Evelyn carrots.
yeah.
What the coincidence? Alright, continue.
Well, that's because Evelyn's a rabbit faunus.
Yeah.
But Kyo is not a rabbit faunus.
He's more a cat faunus.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kyo's shocked that Mo just agrees with his sensei. Also, the fact that Yo's like for that his sensei would have red hair like Kyo. It's like she doesn't consider possible adoption.
Yeah.
It's like,
'Cause
Or
you
the
know-
fact that Haru has white hair.
yeah, like no one questions how all these like different characters are related yet have completely different hair colors.
Yeah, like in Batman Beyond. With Terry McGinnis, his dad has red hair and he has black.
Yeah.
Yes. And so that guy's not his father, because he has different coloured hair.
Let me introduce you to a thing called hair dye.
No, man, no. Let me introduce you to something called the Cadmus Project. You
Let
gotta
me
watch.
introduce my fist to your dick.
Basically, it's like it's. Oh no!
My
Flip
finger.
the table.
My finger.
See that I reacted. It's like my nuts just went crack right on his pinky,
No, you wanna know what finger it was?
the middle one.
No, it was actually this one, you cunt.
Ah, okay. All right, where were we?
After the meeting.
All right, you want to
Yeah.
continue, Kurokio? I need to. I can't read. I need to guard my ball bearings from this jackal.
After the meeting, Kyo asks if Shiso-san has anything to say to him, which he replies, "An adult has no right to deprive their child of free will, right? Though I do believe an adult has the right to worry themselves sick over their child." Shiso-san wants Kyo to think about what he wants, and all Kyo wants is to spend as much time with Toru as he can before being locked up forever.
And then like someone throws a shoe at Kyo and he catches it.
His cat senses tingle.
It's not Spider-Man.
That's why I say. That's why I say cat.
I got you.
It's cat reflexes.
I got you with your own hand, buddy.
No, buddy, don't play.
This is interesting though. Toru asks them if they'll if Kyo will join them for a Somen party. Which is interesting because that means that even Toru was thinking about Shigure's laundry quote or monologue, because he just says sometimes the best thing to do is have someone with your friends.
Yeah.
Wow.
Although
Toru is so smart.
When Shugure said he was just after some Somen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she
Yeah.
really took it to heart.
But yeah, so we ended up at the Somen house with Yuki, Shugure, Saki, Yuo, and Toru all there, enjoying some Somen. But Kyo is just like, he's just like,
Wants to be around Toru.
he wants to be around her, but he knows he's not going to be around for long. Which is gonna suck.
Yeah.
You want to take over, Bailey?
No, I'm good. I've read plenty.
Great, yeah?
Okay.
I wrote it all.
At the Soma house,
Oh.
Yuki, Shigure, Saki, Arisa, and Toru are all enjoying themselves, but Kyo isn't having much fun. Because
I
he
already
wants
read
to
that
be
one.
around Toru, so he endorses it. Later that night, Yu-Yun is on the phone with his mother, and it is clear from the short conversation that their relationship isn't a loving one. The scene changes to the school where it's raining. Yu-Yun is waiting in the rain with an umbrella for his mother, who shows up shortly.
He's waiting for Moon.
By the way, it doesn't say Union on there. Really correct.
You were saying?
You son of a bitch, I'm in. A flashback gives us a more clear picture of their relationship, as we see that Yun's mother left him at the Soma estate with the clearest of consciousness.
Yes, she was like, oh, I don't mind abandoning my child here.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, then the scene changes once again to Yun and his mother sitting in the classroom with Mayu, and Yun's mother says that Yun plans after graduation will be applying to one of the colleges she applied for him, then taking over as the head of the Soma family sometime in the future, against Yun's wishes. Thank you, Krokia, for adjusting all that.
Mayu tries to get Yun to speak up about what he wants for the future, but it's as if he can't. Something is holding him back. Just then, when all seems lost, Ayame comes to the rescue with a bunch of flowers for Mayu and is here to discuss Yun's future.
Why is this a thing?
It's like he's Yuki's knight in shining armor.
No, why is the union a thing in the
I don't
notes now? This is all your fault, Bailey.
My
all
fault.
your fault.
Blame the writers. They're the one that came up with Union.
But
You're the one who wrote the notes.
Yeah, you're the one that wrote the notes.
You're the one who's changing them.
I'm not. You
Yes,
wrote them
you
this
are.
way.
You're changing them.
Alright, where were we? For some reason, Yun's mother can't keep her composure around Ayame, and is
Anime.
and is furious that Anime is not letting Yun take the path that she
Did
has
you
planned
say
out for him.
anime?
Yes, I did. That's his name now. She then asked, when did the two of them get so close? Anime explains that Yun gave them a second chance, and he won't take that for granted.
Why are you
You-
doing to my video?
Yeah. Yun's mother storms out of the room, telling Yun and Anime that she wishes she never gave birth to them as she leaves.
Jesus.
And that's
Christ.
even more cold
They're
than
like
the diamond
they're
dust.
like leeches. They're like leeches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so-
After she leaves, Yun
anime.
after she leaves, Yun leaves too and thanks that should be Too. Sorry. Yun leaves too and thanks Anime for showing up. Now Anime is left alone in the room with Mayu. Anime begins to
Ooh.
politely shitbag his mother to Mayu.
Oh.
Yeah, he does.
Womp womp.
Nice.
Union catches up with his mother and explains to her that he wants to enjoy life and will build his own life without her deciding it for him. After she leaves, Union sees Tofu, but before he can
No! Why are you ruining all?
but before he can
the
talk
names?
to her, Shorty pulls him away with some kind
No,
of
what have you
emergency.
done? What have you done?
We're
What have
changing
you
the
done?
names. Those are the names now. So we got Tofu, Anime, Union.
Can you scroll the notes? Oh my gosh.
Union.
What have you done, Croakia? Why, like,
Union.
you've turned this into a fucking clown show, you motherfuckers.
Turns into a meme show.
What do you meme?
Alright, so that's the end of this video.
Yeah,
I hope you all
We're gonna end
enjoyed
this
it.
episode here with what is turned into a fucking clown show that I've lost control of.
Yeah, and I cannot find this mouse.
Because it's not turned on yet.
That's
dumbass.
right.
Don't turn it on yet.
Okay.
Because we're going to do outro. Links will be in the description to both of Bailey's channels, even though he's an absolute shitlord for those names.
Shitlord with like almost 8,400 subs. Ah! Ah! Union.
And also links to both of my channels where I only have 133 subscribers.
Yeah, those are rookie numbers. When you get
Do
those
you,
numbers
do
up.
you want
I have
me to pick
3.
you up and drop you on your head?
Hold on, what, Croakia?
I have 3 subscribers.
I tell you what, you two give me your YouTube channel links. I'll make sure to link them in my one. Try to get those numbers up.
I didn't know you had one, Croakia.
I don't. It's just a viewer account, but somebody just randomly subscribed to me.
Hey, they still count.
Yep, so I've got 3 subscribers.
But 0 videos, so impressive.
But 0 videos, yeah.
Impressive. There's actually like channels out there that are like, can I get to this many subscribers without having any views on my channel?
Yeah, I remember there was this one time, it was like PewDiePie was versing this other thing.
In T-Series.
Yeah, T-Series, and it was like who would get to 1 billion, was it? Or
100 million.
100 million or something, yeah.
But yeah, links to all our channels will be in the description. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know next video comes out. Ding, ding, ding,
Ding,
and
ding, ding, union, union, union.
I'm the Mad Scientist. Mad Scientist out.
I'm the Yoon scientist. See ya. Ah, yeah.
At Scientist Union.